Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Hey, Johnny, how are you? Hey, Justin, morning to you. So let's see. Anything exciting? Not much. Hey, brother, how are you? Hey, Andrew, did your wife already get home or no? Hopefully, it all went smoothly. Anyway, let's see. Still just farting around with the e-bike trailer, the regular um, kayak trailer, and just starting to put it together. It's just taking a little bit of a while. I want to trying to get all the generators. I got to go find my little one, the first one that I bought. Hey, Ralph, long time no see. Hope you're well, my friend. And I got to find the little one. That was the one that I first bought. 1,000 watt peak, 800 watt running. It's the one that I ran that little air conditioner with, tent air conditioner, back in the day, a while back. No, she's leaving Bangkok today. Oh, cool. One night, then flies out Wednesday. Okay, cool. Hopefully, has a good voyage. Um, so let's see. Okay, I weighed myself finally. 11 kilos. 111 kilos. So I lost a little bit over 9.5 kilos. So I don't even know what that is. Like 20 pounds or something. So anyway, feel good. Have good energy. Just trying to get healthy. Every day seems to be. I still haven't started on the blue shit. I got to do that. I've got it sitting in the garage. I do want to get started on it. So, um, and I want to start riding the e-bike. It's just now the sun's starting to pop out. It was very promising. On yesterday, we had a pretty good day where it charged up both my big batteries on the main system in the house. So I think once we get to which we're moving into now, out of the rainy season and into when that big ball is going to be in the sky all day. I think I'm going to have really good 1,000, 1,500 baht, maybe less, because I went. Usually, normally, I can see on there now. I ordered one for there and one for here that I can clip onto the grid, and I can actually monitor straight because I don't know. I can't quite figure out how the hell to find out what I'm using from the grid. On the one deluxe power, it does show it. And normally through the night and overcast days and all that crap, and it would be before the sun would pop up, 15, 18, sometimes 20 kilowatts used through the night, which still, if you add it up and depending anyway. The other day when the batteries were full, it was 0.5, half a kilowatt. So I was really felt good about that finally. So when we're rolling into it now, I'm actually seeing in the weather reports, where instead of showing cloudy and rain, showing an actual sun. So we'll see. Let's see. Sorry. No, she's living in Andrew. Hey, Aaron. Cool yet? 34 degrees. low tonight. Wow. But we'll be warm again come Wednesday. 50. Wow. Gotta love Texas. Yeah, you do. Ah, yeah, I don't know. I'm semi, used to the weather. And the more weight I lose, it seems like the more tolerable I am to higher temperatures too. So I guess when you're less of a fat bastard, the less and less you become a fat bastard, uh, the more you can take the heat. But yeah, so feel good. Got to do a couple other things. I got to get into a little bit more exercise. I think. Don't usually only on the days. Now I know that Jake had mentioned in our little talk deal that I jump around. What I'm going to try to do is in Thailand, Tuesday mornings 8 a.m., Saturday mornings 8 a.m., which would be Monday night in the States and um, Friday night in the States, and try that and see how it works. Hey, all you guys, all the diehards and people that are like the channel, you guys are usually here, so we'll see. Uh, but yeah, so I want to try to get out some video. I know I talked about it last time, but I had a really good time and relaxing time at Chuck and Paige's. They're very hospitable, and I don't have to worry about I don't want to go. I want to lay in the bed. I think next time I'll go for maybe 3 or 4 days, and then that way I'll get a little bit more time. But we ate out 3 or 4 times, and I went over to the house and I did that interview, which I'm sure he'll probably put out soon. I'm kind of interested to see what it looks like too. But yeah, I had a really good time. I haven't been able to get a hold of Maui, so I thought I messaged him. Maybe I pissed him off somehow, but I guess I'm going to figure on not. Although Chuck and Paige and maybe a couple other people are going to go to Koh Chang the end of the month. So what I might do is just schedule and see when they're going to be there and just blow out on the bike to Koh Chang for 3 days, maybe. Day there, 3 days in Koh Chang, and the day back. So only be gone 3 days, but on the road 2 days. We'll see. Um, Veterans Day tomorrow, Tuesday. We still on Monday. Yeah, that's right. You're on Monday. Um, Yeah, I don't know. I think it's better. I don't know. Maybe there's sports on Friday night. I don't know. Is there Friday night football? Seems like they play every night. It doesn't matter. People want to watch, watch. If you don't want to watch, don't. I think we lost. I think I'm up to 20. Let me look real quick. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, come on. Where are you? Let me go to my studio. I think I lost 19 or 20 people. I guess I pissed off. I guess I pissed off some people, which is normal. That's okay. Weed them out, man. Let's see. Yeah, 2,719. And I think at one point we were up to 40 or something like that. 19 minus 19 in the last 28 days. But like I said, don't hang out if you don't like it. Not dead yet. I'm just passing through. I wanted to say congrats. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. You too. Uh, but yeah, so yeah, and I'm gonna keep going on that too. Like I said, we'll see how I'm gonna feel. I think I still feel like a fat bastard. So I'll like I said, when whatever I'm doing all of a sudden stops and I stagnate. That's why I don't want to weigh myself every day. Once a week, and this time it was like every two. It was 2 weeks ago. But as long 1 pound a week or something, or a couple pounds a month, I don't care as long as I'm still losing because I'm not starving. A little bit hungry between lunch and dinner, but not bad. And then what I do is I get a carrot. I don't know if carrots are good for me or not with diabetes and all that other shit. I don't know, but it's something to munch on. So the carrots here that they get are like this and damn near that big around. So half a carrot cut into some wedges and nibble on that. We'll play my golf game on the internet. So, hey, Tip, how you doing? Hello to you. Uh, but yeah, until like, I don't know. I'm thinking, I don't know. What do we say? 100, right around 100 kilo, I think. What is that? 200 and something pounds. Anyway, somewhere in there. When it starts slowing down, then I'll make a decision to either bump up, which I've already made the decision to bump up the exercise. So I got to finally get my ass over to the gym. And well, like I said, as far as the energy level and the way I feel, I almost went out with Chuck and Paige on that. What is it where you float the deal in the water? I can never pronounce whatever. I almost went out that night and I fell asleep. So I was relaxed. And the next night I was relaxed too. But that's all right. That's what I went there for, was to visit with them and to just relax, in a different atmosphere than staying here all the time. What's up? Good morning to you. That's right. You guys are traveling in Chiang Mai. They got a new vehicle, and him and Kitty are on the road. Where are you going next? Are you headed this way? I can't remember. I think you said you were headed towards Isan, but I don't remember. Enlighten me. You guys are welcome anytime. So I'm retired, so I can do pretty much whatever the hell I want. But you're more than welcome to come by. Let's see. So yeah, so kayak trailer, e-bike trailer, e-bike. Those will be the next couple of videos that come out. I'm going to put out one. The next one that'll probably come out is going to be a koi, the second part 2 of the koi video. So you guys watch. I appreciate it, but don't feel like you have to. It does make me feel good, and so I don't just have like 3 views. But anyway, I'm going to do that part 2 on just maybe pond maintenance, and it's a cool. I know David Clark. uh, what is his retired? Don't give up. I know he wants to get into it. I know he hasn't been on the tip top shape, but he's getting there. I think he's lost 10 kilo or something too. But a lot of people getting a lot of people here in Thailand. A lot of English people. Met a couple of the Brit something or other. I can't remember his whole deal. He's starting out and doing videos. He's here in Thailand, and I enjoy talking about the fish. And like I said, man, it's like takes your blood pressure down 10 points. Just me anyway, sitting next to the pond, listening to the waterfall and watching the fish. It very relaxing. We'll do ESO on the next road trip. Maybe. Oh, so you're just going just to Chiang Mai and back, and that's it. I'm gathering. Oh, there we go. So yeah, anytime you're more than welcome to come for sure. Anybody is. But yeah, so the next one will probably be. How come this is blanked out? What happened to my? Let me see. What happened to my camera? Failed to load. Okay, we'll load up. There we go. So I don't know why I did that. But it's been I've got the generator out of there and got that. I mean, it's still on there. I took it out, got that one running. The big one, that loud one that I had running the welders in Ubon, I did get it to fire up, and the carburetor still. I didn't pull the carburetor. I just kind of gave it a quick cleaning. Thought maybe I'd get lucky, but no, it's been sitting for 2 years. I got to take the carburetor off, and then that should be running fine. And like I said, people that are here in Surin, if you need to run some stuff off of a big generator to construction, I've got that one too. So, hey Nikki, how you doing? Hope you're well. Thumbs up, hi everyone in the chat. Appreciate it. Always love the love and the hugs are well received on my end anyway. Always. But yeah, so I want to find the little one, the first one that I got, that Sportsman, and that's the one. The only thing that after a year and a half, it, like I said, the stuff out of China, a little bit, not horrible stuff like it used to be back in the day, and I'm talking 20, 30 years ago. My experience with it is hoses, connections, quality control is just down a little bit. And they do that to save money. And I understand that they sell the stuff dirt cheap. But like if I was to get a scooter from China, and I know that people have done it in the States. I've seen their videos and stuff on them. Tighten up every bolt, change some of the bolts, replace all the hoses, and you got yourself a decent little scooter. Same thing with all the other stuff that comes out of there. They're trying to make a buck and still be cheap, and like I said, I understand that. So I replaced that on it, and I did that over a year ago. So it's been sitting for a while too. But that one, when you do, I run it out of gas. And if you do that on a little tip, if you do that on your anything that you have that's going to sit, drain the, run it out, run it dry, run it till it dies, whether it be a scooter or, any motor, gasoline motor. And you'll be glad that you did come a year from then. Like with the other, if they would have done that on the big generator, it would have been fine. And I really don't know why they didn't, except they probably didn't think of that one. Actually has a regular petcock on the bottom of the gas tank. It's one of those big ones that have the big flat, I don't know how many gallon tank on the top with the big, typical 5,500, I think it is, or 6,000. But yeah, just a little, a little something that I learned through the years. With anything, cars, anything, any kind of carburation. Now with probably not so much with the, you don't have to worry about that with the fuel injected crap, but uh, or run them once a month even on the generators would be fine too. All right, so yeah, so what's planned? I guess that if there's something that's close to plan, like I said, I don't know if I pissed off Maui somehow. I sent him a message. He never got back to me, and he hasn't been on the last couple of live streams. So maybe I pissed him off somehow. I don't know. But it's very possible. I have a tendency to do that, whether it be through my religious beliefs or my, what I think about politics. I don't know. What I think about immigrants. Well, I think we'd be wasting money and paying for all that crap instead of giving it to our servicemen and all our vets. You guys have heard my spiel on that before, but anyway, I don't know. Maybe I pissed him off. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Maybe my message didn't go through, Nick. I don't know. I hope he's all right too. I'm sure he's fine. He's putting out videos, so I'm sure he. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure it's. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But maybe he doesn't want to be. I just. We were talking about going around Thanksgiving time. That's only a couple of weeks out. So I want to, make sure I have a room and shit like that, especially when I'm on the scooter. I want to make sure when I get there, I can get into a shower and relax and clean up and all that, and not search around for 3 hours trying to find a place, because it is going to be high season, and I don't know what it's going to be like. And Ko Chang is quite popular, so we'll see. Here's a shit show. I know. I don't know all that much. One day, it is on my bucket list. I doubt I'll probably make it there. Australia's one, Italy's one, but the UK. I've always been into. Even when I was younger, I mean, I've always been a Harley guy, but I was always into old BSAs and Triumphs and cars too. Out UK stuff, sports cars and stuff like that. But So I've always been intrigued about, going there. And the one place that probably intrigued me the most that I'll never get to is Egypt. It just fascinates the living shit out of me how they must have been and lived in that day, with the pyramids. But anyway, do not bother. Used to be a great place. Yeah, I know. I know that you've got problems there. Yeah, I don't know. There isn't any great place in the States either. Although I saw the thing, the shutdown should be ending, so that'll make some people happy that haven't got paid in a while. And the worst part about it, they went they went through all that bullshit and they didn't get anything, and they put the people through 40 days of crap. Just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Like I said, don't care if you're one or the other, Republican, Democrat, whatever. You know, When I see it both ways, oh, they want this, we're going this way. Oh, they want this, we're going this way. But it's good for the people to do this. No, but they thought of it. So we're going to go this way. It's just bullshit. They can't work together, you know. And I look at it and they look like half the people, when I look at it on the internet, they're dead. They're like older than me, you know, like Pelosi. You know, she could have killed all these people are, you know, put some people in there that are 45, 50 years old that talk to each other, you know. These people, they can't. They're such hard-ons for each other. It just makes me sick, you know. And like I said, it isn't one more than the other. It's the same, you know. Oh, they thought of it. Yeah, it's great for the people. Yeah, but they thought of it. So we're going to have to vote against that. It's just bullshit. Anyway, I think I've done it. I think thank God they did it, because Ralph saying TSI was a breeze of Seattle and the flight was not delayed, which is cool. But I think they were thinking about Thanksgiving coming up, you know, and all that. It would have been nightmares. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Not too many jobs you can do in Thailand. Yeah. How's it going with the YouTube deal? Are you getting people? Yeah, I don't know. They make it tough all over, man. Even in the States, to start a small business, they start you out in the insurances and the taxes, and they make it so that you just can't succeed, you know. And it's sad. Yeah, and I don't know what could you do. I would say grow weed, but I think that's going to go away. That's my personal opinion. And like I said, if they would have promised me or not, if I would have known 100% that, you know, it was going to stay and not be and not go back and not do this, they still don't know what they're doing, I don't think. But I won't take any chances. I've got some online. That's cool. I know a lot of people were doing teaching and shit like that. But yeah, me too. I wish you the best too, because I know you got kids and wives and wives. You've got a life here in Thailand. It makes it tough because you're a young dude. You're not like me, old and retired. But you know, I got lucky. I got to be able to retire early, and you know, regardless, pretty much what happens, I can make it unless it goes completely ape shit here. But I just can't see it. I mean, I've got a wife and a family here too. Where am I going to go? I know, it's not talking to me. How many have I had? Four? Let's see. Judy, uh, four, four, four wives. A couple of them nasty divorces, and one death, of course. And now Nitnoy, and I'm sure that'll be fine. Thanks, Eggy. It's going good. Like I said, I need to bump up the exercise a little bit. And the one good exercise for me to do, especially right now, besides going back to the gym, is on that e-bike, because I can set the pedal level. I can pedal if I want to. I don't have to pedal if I don't. So if I get tired or overheated or whatever here in Thailand, I just stop pedaling and you know, go on full throttle. So it's a perfect place. It's just recently I wanted to do it every day, go over to the reservoir, ride around the reservoir and come back maybe an hour every day, not pedaling all the time, but getting a good decent exercise in. But it's the rain's been pretty heavy here for a while. Been engaged for 24 years. He keeps saying we need to set a date. I'm shocked. I'm good as it is. After 24 years, I would hope so. I don't know. You know, sometimes marriage ruins a relationship, right? I've only heard that. I've always married, so and yeah, have a couple of them went bad yet, but after 24 years, I think you guys got a dumper. You know, the only thing like with me, and I said it before, even if me and Nitnoy hadn't, we were just friends, even, you know, because I wasn't looking for a wife or a girlfriend or you know anything besides just friendship, and it worked into a beautiful thing, but. I would have still, you know, said, "Hey, you want to get married, and I'll give you one of my retirement deals so that you're set for the rest of your life. I would have done that anyway. Why not? It cost me, I think I take 400, 400 out of the one retirement. Out of the operating engineers, I take, I think 400 less, and she'll get double what she makes, over double, I think, what she makes with the government for the rest of her life after I croak. So, yeah, I mean, why not? But, for that kind of a reason, like I thought about it before and I didn't think about it early enough. I should have found out when I knew that we were going to get married and I got together and the kids were still at 15 and 16, and seen about adopting them and getting them maybe dual citizenship, maybe some kind of, that they would get some kind of my social security. I didn't check into all that. By the time I thought about it, it wasn't worth checking in because they were older. And they're 19 and 23 now, or 20 and 23, something like that. Anyway, but if there's that kind of stuff involved, then maybe, maybe it would. He wants that, but like I said, yeah, if it works, don't fix it. That's always been my attitude throughout my life. Seems like every time I try to go and fix something that's working perfectly, I screw it up. I almost said F it up, but I have been trying to keep that down. And like I said, it's kind of cool because I think of what I would be if this was my grandpa and I was little, and it's 30 years from now and I'm 45, 50 years old. I think it'd be funny as hell to pull up YouTube and watch me, on YouTube. So I don't want a bunch of cussing and crap. But anyway, so there's still 12 of you diehards here. I'm gonna um, I'm gonna go at least probably an hour anyway today. But the like I said, I think I'm kind of jonesing for the ocean a little bit. It's been the last water venture per se that we had was the family outing. I don't even remember when that was, but 3-4 months ago. In about 4 months, I'm jonesing pretty much. So even if Maui doesn't get in touch or doesn't want to go, whatever, I think I'm going to set up something if they're going to go. Because I know Chuck mentioned it to me when I was there, and he mentioned it on his video today that they're going to go to Ko Chang the end of the month. But like I said, one day, because it's a 5.5-6 hour ride, and that's about max for my body. That ride back from Chuck's, it wasn't horrible. Like I said, I've been in sleet, snow, rain, cold rain, freezing rain, but it was because the top that I have a frog suit that it's a brand. I brought it with me. So it's already seven, it was 10 years old. The pants were fine, but the jacket, the zip up jacket, long sleeve, are awesome deal. It started to shred. So luckily I had a little poncho deal, and I had my hoodie. So I stopped after I got gas when it got really heavy, about an hour from Surin, and I put the hoodie on and then put that poncho over it and made it home. But you know what it is? I didn't have a towel. My glasses were, and I was trying. I slowed it down, but most of the time I was doing. I was kicking it pretty good, but I wasn't pushing anything, and it's really weird because the roads were fairly empty. I think it's because people knew a typhoon was coming, and whatever coming out of the Philippines and Vietnam, and that it was going to be kind of nasty, and they stayed off the highway. Like I said, the biggest deal was the trucks going the other way, because if I was doing 100, they were doing 110 or 20, and those big trucks just move. They want to move you big time. I'm a 2-lane deal, but otherwise it wasn't horrible, and it was great to get out. So I think what I'm going to do is find out when they're going to go. If Maui gets a hold of me, he gets a hold of me. Like I said, I don't know if I pissed him off somehow, but I'll schedule something with them, and then just take out of here, spend 2 or 3 days there, and then a day back. And I'll go Monday through Friday. That way, I don't miss a bunch of time with my wife. Hey, David, how you doing? I was talking about you and being a little under the weather, but losing 10 kilo. That's what 9.5 kilo, I think, is what I'm down. I just weighed myself 111. So hope you're well. Hope you're feeling better. Did I miss anything? Oh, Nikki's going to bed. All right, Nikki. Anybody else jump in besides David? Doesn't look like it. So that'll be nice. Hey, my wife isn't going to like it because I'll be on the road by myself, so she doesn't dig that because she thinks I'm going to run off into a ditch after dark, which I wouldn't be riding at dark anyway, and no one will find me and I'll die alone. Good to hear. Good to hear. See, and I have that up there. Think I should keep that up there? I don't know. It's kind of cool. I can see it in 3 different places. If I put it up on the screen, I can still see it over here. I can still see it on the screen where it's scrolling, and I can still see it here. So I won't miss it. Are you still planning on heading to Isan, or you? Oh, you're not. You're under the weather. But I've got to get the fours out. I'm going to take it down. It looks like the day is going to be fairly cool, or fairly sunny. Maybe not much rain. I want to take the fours over to the cleaning, the washing place. Have them go through it and bring it back, roll it into the garage, and then start getting it ready for Coach. Yeah, I think not. At least not for a while. How's the? I know that's probably on the back burner too. But how's the koi fish thing coming along? Of course, you can sit in home in pain and still be able to buy. I could, even if I was in pain, I could buy shit off Lasada. Oh, speaking of that, this thing is awesome. I bought it. It's 400 lumens. It is a flashlight. It'll probably blind you guys. And it has, you can scroll all the way down to 2 lumens and all the way up to 400. It'll blink when it's all the way maxed. And you can use it for, it swivels. The little head here turns, right? And then this little clip that is here can either clip onto something or it pulls out and swivels to either side, and you can clip it on your hat, and you have a light. So it does a lot of things. And what I like about it, it's got you slide it all the way up. It's got a charging deal. You slide it down here, and it's whatever G waterproof. You can drop it in water, and then if you do, because if I'm going to keep it in my pocket, if you push it all the way down, you can't activate it. It won't turn on. But $15 or $16, pretty cool, and it lasts a long time. With the clip back, but yeah, I'm digging it. It's called Wuben, WUBENGS, or G5. It's Wuben. Anyway, it's pretty cool. Because I got headlamps on everything. Headlamps on the e-bike, headlamps in the trailer, headlamps in the kayak, headlamps in the Forza. I got them everywhere. But this, I'm just because I don't know. I like it. It's one of those impulse buys. Imagine that. Um, let's see. On hold as well. Okay. Now we are replacing the air conditioner in the bedroom. 16,000 baht. Yeah, but still like almost free, right? Compared to what you would have to spend back in Canada or in the States. I mean, it's all relative. If you don't have the money, it's a lot of money. But the air conditioner, I was really surprised with the price And what I was doing is I would buy them out of Bangkok, and I bought all the ones for here. I bought all the ones for Ubon, had them shipped to the house, and then had them installed. And they, God, I'm trying to think how much it was to install it. 2,500 baht. So like $60, $70. It was cheap. Like I said, it's all relative. If you don't have the money, it's expensive. This month did not play out the way I'd planned. Yeah, I imagine. Life has a tendency to do that shit to you. That was your trip money. Yeah, yeah. Now, I'd rather have the air conditioner and pass on a trip. That's for sure. Um, but like I said, I'm happy with the solar. I still got to get the. You can still see the PSI inverters back here. I still haven't sent them back. I got to send them back, and then I have the new. The Solar Man has the new one. The one that was in the garage is in Ubon. I bought another 6200 uh, um, power mister, and he ready to install that. I'm waiting on him to fix the piece of shit battery that I bought when the first one. The guy screwed me on. I bought it from Thai Guy off of Lasada, and I bought one, and that one still works fine. Then come to find out, instead of 200 amp hours, when the guy fixed it the first time, he said it's only 180 amp hours. And the BMSs, and the guy built it like shit. And then I had my solar guy talking to him, and then finally the guy just blocked the solar guy because he didn't want to pay any money or do anything. But I was doing it trying to help people in Thailand. But well, how that works out. But really like the batteries that I bought, those 314 each. So I got 628 amp hours. I really think I can't wait till we hit some whole month of sunny days, because I think I'm going to be down below a thousand baht. You know, it'll be amazing if I could keep that around 1,000 baht, and then 4,000 baht or 3,500 during the, which I think I can, or 2,500 during the rainy season. I'd be happy. Hi, Nanette. Morning to you. But yeah, so still got to do that. And then when he does that one, I got to find out. I haven't been pushing him because I know he's busy. I'll probably go to Ubon during the week, and I want to make sure that everything there is working. So I've got to wait to hear from him on how the battery, did they fix it? Did they not? What the hell's going on with that? Because there's no reason for him to go. The battery's here. He brought it back with him when he was in Ubon the last time. And then I bought the controller, and he picked that up when he came here to do a couple of things for me here, electrically wise. And no reason to go back out there unless he's got the controller and the battery. So there it is. Okay, I was talking about you earlier. I saw that where you had made a statement that you never knew when I was going to be on live. So what I'm trying to do, Jake, is Tuesday mornings in Thailand, Monday night in the States, Saturday morning in Thailand, Friday night in the States. So that's the 2 days, 8 a.m. Thai time on Tuesday, 8 a.m. Thai time on Saturday. So, which it is hard to do. Yeah, this is where all the cool kids hang out. You bet. So anyway, because I know it's confusing. I don't want to confuse anybody. It's hard enough having to listen to me for an hour. Yeah, so I'll probably do that. I haven't completely decided on the trip to Koh Chang. Again, it's going to cost me. You know, I am on a budget now. I did put myself on a 25,000 baht a month budget, which isn't hard to do when I'm here. If I could keep from buying shit on Lasada, but you know, going someplace like that, you got gas, which isn't horrible in the thing. I probably got about $600-800 or 600-800 baht for gas there and back. But you know, the hotels aren't cheap there. It is high season. They're going to be 1,500, you know, or something, probably a night. So it's going to cost me 10,000 baht. Anyway, I look at it by the time I eat and do all that shit. it, so I'm going to weigh it and see if I have the money, because I've made a kind of a same thing that I've made a pact with myself. I'm losing weight and I'm staying, you know, at a decent weight. I did the same thing with this. Hey, never been on a budget in my life. When regardless whether I give it all to, take everybody out to barbecue and spend it all in a week, then I don't have any money the rest of the month, like normal people would do. I've never been normal in my life. But yeah, so when it's gone, it's gone. Right now, I think it's actually a little bit less now because I put some money aside to pick up on the 20th. I have my 3-month deal that I told my doctor I was going to lose 10 kilos. So I am on track for that. He'll be happy as hell. He is, because of my watch, he is going to do a full blood panel so we can check my watch on glucose and blood pressure and everything on there. My triglycerides and all that shit. He was intrigued too about the watch. We know it's not a medical device, but anyway, so I got that, and usually it's about 30,000 baht for 3 months, or for all my medication for 3 months, and both me and my wife, blood tests and seeing the doctor. It's amazing. And then I get 28 back from the insurance, so it cost me 2,000 baht. So that's what is that, 650 baht a month for all the medication. It's cheaper than it was in the States on my Part D and all that shit that I paid for that I didn't have to pay for. Anyway, yeah, and I don't know what I would suggest to people on that. I know the almost $200 that I am saving from Social Security. I think if you're here and you're in my position, I don't see any reason. If we go back, you can always get it. You have to wait for the enrollment period and do all that shit. But it's extra money that I've been paying for 7 years. I think I paid a million baht or something over that 7 years. So kind of stupid. So yeah, so that's pretty good. And like I said, I got to do something with my knees. My left knee has really been a problem. That was one of the reasons that I didn't go out walking around with them on. I felt good enough. I knew I could walk the whatever, 5,000, 10,000 steps. I knew I could get through that. The pain in my left knee was going to be a problem, and I was tired anyway. But I got shit floating around. I mean, I can feel in my knee right now on the sides. There's spurs and bone parts and all sorts. And if it gets underneath that kneecap, boy, man, it's like it'll bring a tear to my eye. So we'll see. But as far as I know, their insurance, according to my wife, is just like if I was in the States and I brought my wife in, they have to take pre-existing conditions, so they can't do it. Because that's the biggest problem. Especially, I'm creeping up. I'm going to be 69 here on the 22nd of December. When you get around that 70 mark, you're not going to find the best insurance in the world. Insurance is going up this year. Premiums are stupid high and plans are crap for coverage. Yeah, I hopefully they'll do something about that. You had both your knees replaced 5 years ago. But yeah, and that's what I hate to say it. Either that or I'm going to try the stem cell, and maybe, I don't know yet for sure. Them taking a sawzall to my legs is embedded in my brain. And when I get them kind of images in my brain, I don't want to do something, but the pain's getting to where I'm really not going to have a choice. I need to get it done. My cousin Rich had both of his done at the same time 2 years ago, I think. Christmas, coming up on Christmas. Crazy. But I talked to somebody else. Who was I talking to? I think I was talking to Chuck, maybe. He said he knew somebody that had them both done at the same time. I think that's absolutely crazy, stupid. My cousin did it. So, but I'd tell him he's stupid. I'd tell anybody. If I think something, I'm going to say it. But yeah, it coverage here, it cost me 1 million baht because I hesitated. because I would have probably been covered. I mean, it was pneumonia. They would have covered that. So I would have saved me 30,000 US dollars. But shit happens. What are you going to do? But like, somebody watches this or whatever, if you're going to come here and you're going to live, even if you come here and going to test it out for 3 months, 6 months, a year, get traveler's insurance, get something, so that you're covered. As far as worrying about the quality of care, I put it right up above anything that I've seen in the United States, at or above. When I was in intensive care, I got excellent care. When I was 3 months, I was in the hospital, 2 months in intensive care, a month in a private room, trying to get back to walking, and the care was unbelievable. So I wouldn't, if you're worried about it, oh my God, it's a third world country. No, it's at or better than what I've experienced in the States. Um, my planner has flared up since arrival. Along with, are you here? Did I miss something? Are you here, Ralph, in Thailand? And to top it all off, I seem to have developed a summer cold. Vacation is off to hell. So you are here then, I'm gathering. I didn't know that. I know you hadn't been on the live stream in a while. I'm guessing you're here. Either that or you're vacationing in the States somewhere. I'm sure you'll answer me shortly. Uh, but yeah, so I can get it done. I'm sure it's going to cost me a little bit of money, but not like it would if I didn't have insurance, obviously. Um, Flip flops. I would have said thongs. Too much thongs. Thin flip flops can be. What, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what is it. Planners what? BC? I don't know. Whatever that is. I guess it's something with your feet. I'm gathering. I'm on top of the world. I know everything about anything. Just ask me. But yeah. So I do. I think I've got to come to the reality. It'd probably be next year. Obviously, I'm not going to get it done between now and January. I do want to try to go. Uh, Maybe February. I keep on saying I need to go back to the States, but Achilles area of the foot. Okay. Are you here in Thailand, or are you just vacationing in the States? Let me find out why this thing is gone blank again. Why do you mean failed to load? It's a bunch of crap. Maybe I'll put up some fish instead. Let's see. Here we go. Let's do this and do that. There, you can watch the koi for a little while. That one. Oh, so you are here. All right, cool. How long are you vacationing for? Are you just gonna? Did you just lie to your significant other and tell her you were just going on vacation, but you're actually retired, sold everything, and you're now living in Thailand? Uh, well, I hope you feel better. Is that something that you can uh, do something about, or what? Is it like gout or no? Ah, okay. Ah, there it is. I was just talking about it. I said I'm trying to get a hold of Maui. I must have pissed him off or something. I wanted to talk about the if you were going to go to Koh Chang or not. But I sent you a message and stuff, but I didn't hear, and I even commented on a video, and I didn't see anything back. So maybe I pissed him off. I had 20 people unsubscribe, so I could have pissed off you too. I don't know. Oh, she came 3 weeks before me. Okay. I see. I see. So I don't know if you want. I know Chuck is going to go in the end of the month. I think if I go, I'm probably just going to go there. I'm not going to just go to Koh Chang for 3 days and then come back. Be gone Monday through Friday. Okay. All right. I just thought you were pissed off. I was worried about that. No big deal. Um, we'll just see what happens. Oh wow, cool. You coming this way or no? Are you going to be staying around Bangkok? I don't know where's the family at in Thailand. Of course, you probably can't pronounce or write or spell like me. You could ask me, and I'd just say Ubon. I could spell Ubon. Thurin's easy for me too, but some of them, Pasula Wallop, like Jake, whatever, however you pronounce that, I couldn't spell that. But yeah, it must feel good to get out of there. Huh? I don't know, man. Like I said, I couldn't or wouldn't want to go back to the States. I'm done there. Uh, I don't even know what scenario would happen for me to go back. Um, I can't picture any. Um, and I'm going to get old and die here. That's just the way it is. But I am looking forward to maybe making a bike trip to Koh Chang. I do want to finish the video on the kayak trailer and the apparatus to pull it. And but I still got quite a bit of stuff to do on a week or so. And I've got to take the rims and put the big 3.75, the almost 4 inch wide tires I want to put on the trailer, and then the trailer's done. The actual pull behind the what I'm calling the fishing trailer, and that's going to be what I'm hoping when I get my truck back, which I'm going to go Saturday, I think, with my wife and just ask them because I've got friends coming in on the 2nd of January, and we're going to go to Koh Chang, and I want to use my truck. They're going to have luggage and all that kind of crap, and the electric hot rod is not going to be as comfortable. But uh, what I'm hoping to do is I'm going to buy a bike rack for the back of the truck and then go to the beach to rat 5 hours, whatever it is, over on the coast during the week, and then have the e-bike on there. The trailer breaks down and fits in the back. I took it on the trip to Ubon. And then I can go on, get onto the beach, find some secluded little hotel somewhere. I don't care as long as it's got air conditioning. Hard bed doesn't bother me. A regular toilet would be a must and an air conditioner, but whatever. And stay there, and then unload the e-bike and hit the trailer up. And I got three surf rods now, and all the stuff for surf fishing. I found out they do have what I call sand crabs or sand fleas here in Thailand, so you can dig those up for bait or use whatever shrimp or whatever. And I think it would be fun. I think it would be a good time. So that's what I'm hoping. That's why I bought the fat tired e-bike and the dual motor, so it would haul my large person body through the sand. So we'll see. All right, let's see. Did I miss anything? No. Royat Muktahan and Muktahan come Thursday. So you're going to be close to me. Okay. So maybe we'll meet up for lunch or something. I'll come that way or something. Let me know. There it is. There's Jake's. P. Lucas. I can't pronounce it. When I hear people say it, then I go, God, that's easy. I should be able to remember that. Saying to me, slip off writing that wrong. Um, can only take so much of yeah, I don't like Bangkok. If I wanted to go to downtown LA, I could just go right down the street from where I live and grew up. I had some crazy things that would affect the outside of my left foot. From the ankle, little toe, getting my brother-in-law to do hard massage and roll some ligaments. Is that what it is, ligaments? You will pass north of us. Yeah, I went through, when I went from here to Chuck's, I went right through Mukdahan, or skated the outside of Mukdahan. He's in Surin too, Ralph. You're going to check out Kon Kin, uh, packing the banana. Oh, uh, yeah, that's not, either one of those are close. He came by one time. I don't know if you're going to make it by, if that'd be fine too. But if you're in the local area, maybe me and Andrew will meet up and come meet you for lunch somewhere or something. I'd be game for that if Andrew is. Maybe take a bike ride, Andrew. Um, yeah, yeah. Let me know or let us know. If I recall, about 90 minutes from Riyadh. Is that what it was? 90 minutes. But if you're going to go to Mukdahan, you got to almost kind of drive. Well, not really by here, but we could probably meet in Yasathon. Yasat. I can't pronounce that one either. I think that's like you have to drive through that too. It's up because I went up and around. You're probably coming across. Maybe we could check it out because if I remember, I think it was Tom that said there was a hamburger joint there that he would suggest, or Mexican food or something. I can't remember. Something like that. And cut up blood would really hurt to walk and fix it. Wow. Yeah. Do you have to go through there to go to Mukdahan? Because that I think is, I don't know, Andrew. Maybe Andrew knows. Maybe hour from here, hour, a little over an hour. Yeah, because I think I don't know. I could put it in. Let me see. What do we? You did you spell it right? You probably used. Let me go to my Google Maps. That's Chrome. Where's my maps? There's my maps. And let me put in YASO YASO uh, THAN. Yes. YA. Is that spelled right? OTHAN. Okay. And Thailand. Maybe I'll put in Thailand. Yeah, Yasathon, Thailand. Okay. It says, oh wow, so 3 hours. I guess it's further than I thought. It says 3 hours. I don't know. We'll figure out. It will if we can do it. We'll figure out something. Andrew says he's in. So maybe we'll put. Tip spelled it is incorrect. In I almost spelled by myself. I'm jealous. I'm 9 hours from you guys. Wow. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we'll figure out something, or maybe there's something that's closer. We'll look on the map to come up instead of going this way. I don't know. It might be closer. How far is Royette? What did you say that was? 2 hours, 3 hours? I don't know. We'll figure out something. We'll try to figure out something. But you're here for a month. That's cool. No, let's see. We creeping up. Oh, we are creeping up on an hour. Okay, it's 58 minutes. All right, I think I'm going to end the live stream. I got a couple of things that I want to do. I want to get out. I got to get like I said, I want to get the Forza over and get it washed off. I got to clean the e-bike. I still haven't cleaned that since we got back from our trip, and we'll just wash it off. Um, I don't want to force. I'm not going to use high pressure stuff. I think it pushes water into the motors, so I'm going to try to do it. Royette is closer. So how far is Royette? I didn't put that in. I sure I should have done that. We'll figure out something. We'll talk again. When are you headed to Mukdahan, Ralph? But we'll figure out something. Um, but I'm up for it if you are, and something meeting someplace. I'm maybe not driving 4 hours, but meeting someplace closer. All right. So anyway, it's been 59 minutes and 54 seconds, and it has been 1 hour at now, right there, and 9 people still here. Thanks, guys. 100 miles to the city of Red. Well, that ain't too bad. What is that? An hour and a half? Thailand, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. We'll have to take a look at it. I'll look at it on the map, and then we'll talk about it and see. So I want to thank everybody for coming by. I appreciate it as always. And again, so that Jake knows and everybody knows, now it's going to be. I'm gonna try, unless I do traveling, then I'll let you guys know what I change it to. It's going to be in Thailand Tuesday morning at 8 and Saturday mornings at 8. And you guys can figure out what it is and wherever you're at. Alrighty, I'm going to come up here and pull my little deal. I'm still on the high dollar get to play my intros and my outros. So everybody, you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. I will catch you on the next one.